Well, I finished another new toy. I was on the internet looking at, I ran across the Shoso-in treasure house in Todai-ji temple in Nara, Japan. That was where in the year 756, here we go, the Empress Komyo, after the death of her husband, the Emperor Shomu, placed a number of his favorite items, 800 in number, a sizable number there, as a memorial after he died. One of the items, there was a number of his favorite musical instruments. One of them was a Gogen Biwa, a 5-string lute, which was developed in India based on the Persian lute around, say 2,500 years ago. And then it expanded across the Silk Road. China got it around the 3rd or 4th century, and then by the 7th or early 8th century, it reached Japan. And then around 1,000 years ago, it fell out of favor. People stopped playing it, and over time there weren't any left, except the one that was in the treasure house. I built mine basically fairly simply. You got my Mount Fuji. There was a camel on the front of the original, so I put a camel on the front of mine. It's very Persian decoration, but the instrument itself was probably Chinese, built in the Tang Dynasty. And of course I used the guitar tuners and nylon guitar strings, which worked pretty well. I'm kind of all out of twisted silk today, so the main structure is birch, 3/4 inch thick, 3 stacks, and then I cut arcs to shape, about a 1/2 inch thick, 1/2 inch wide. And then there's 1/8 inch plywood top and bottom. I'm running short on plywood, so I either have to get more or stop making these things. Masking for the wood stain took forever, but it came out pretty well. I'm actually quite pleased with it. I used modern chromatic frets on the theory that if it had continued being played until the modern day, it probably would have developed some. I kind of probably overreached with the frets, but I like it. It's easy to play. I'm going to be playing mostly folk music, minyo. So the more modern frets would be useful for that. I might not actually play it at all. Mostly I made it because I wanted to have it. Now, I've seen replicas played by Chinese pipa masters on the internet, and of course they play them like pipas, which is cute, but the camel is only upright if the instrument is held horizontally, like a gaku biwa. So pretty well certain that it was originally played like this, and it was originally played with a plectrum, and I don't know if it was a spatulate plectra like the gaku biwa or a rod plectrum. I use the rod plectrum because they're fairly easy to make, and I'm really not up to making a spatula biwa today. I'm really not up to making a spatula plectrum today. Let's see. Play a quick tune here.